Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theodore Campbell once again, and I'm here with my partner with Unadulterated You.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bianca. I'm sure you already know. If you follow us and you subscribe, you know who we are. If not, I think you should go ahead and hit subscribe and like right now. What you think?
Listen, I know we don't post every day, but when we do post, we do have something good to say. Y'all don't think so?
I think so. So since they can't answer, I'll answer for yes, we do.
Exactly.
Right.
We try, but we try to mix it up a little bit. We talk about a little bit of everything. So we was talking behind the scenes, and this was a topic that I kind of came up with, and I'm not sure if you guys will be interested in, but this is something that's gonna affect all of us very, very, very soon. And the question I got for you guys is, are they trying to push the electric cars on us? Is this the future for us in the car world?
Well, as we talked about, we always like to kind of talk about the topic before we talk with you guys. But to me, even though I'm very, if you know me, I'm like super resistant. I'm like a rebel. I go against the grain. I'm like, no, they can't make us get electric cars or whatever. That's what I'm saying. But I do know, I'm well aware that technology is advancing. You know what I'm saying? And so gas prices are higher. I know you mentioned to me about maybe is that why the gas prices are higher to push people towards, electric cars. Whether or not the electric cars are good for us, that's probably another topic. But it could be, the case that we are going to be going towards things that are more, I guess, that are more electric or more technology based, as opposed to, the vehicles we've been using now. But like I said, how they gonna make us get out of our cars? That's my question.
Well, the conspiracy theorem people say that might be a tactic of the government where they are on purpose not trying to negotiate with certain countries to get the lower oil so that we can have lower gas prices, because maybe that's an agenda that they have so that we would be forced to get into the electric cars because the gas is so high.
Another point that I really didn't kind of tie together with this is that I seen an article a few months back where they were saying, you see how when people are arrested or have DUIs and things of that nature, then when they're able to drive again, it's kind of court ordered that they have the what's the test they give you? The
Breathalyzer.
Yeah, installed in the vehicle. Now they were saying that they were going to make that be across the board for all vehicles. Now,
really, I didn't hear that.
How could they make that be across the board for all vehicles? Who could afford it? Blah blah blah. And they have government incentives that would pay for you to get those things installed or to get another updated vehicle that has that installed. That was just something that was on the table a few months ago. I don't have the article, but feel free to look it up, you guys, because again, that's kind of tying into more technology based electric type, vehicles.
Wow. See, I didn't even know about that one. I mean, I heard something about it, but
I was holding out.
Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, if the people who's watching, if you don't realize technology is getting closer to this electric car stuff, because I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was telling them that we're in 2022 right now, and at 2023, a lot of the fun cars that a lot of you people love so much are not going to be here next year. I'll give you a few examples. The Challenger is gone next year. If you like the Dodge Challenger and the Hemi and all that, that's gone next year. The Camaro is gone next year.
Insane.
So, I mean, you gotta see the writing on the wall.
Do you know? So you're really well versed in that world. What's the reason? Why are those cars being kind of fanned out, I guess?
Well, the main reason it's happening is because you have to understand when they build these cars, a lot of thought and resources is put into develop those cars. That same energy and money, they're shifting to electrification. all these cars are planning to come out with a car that's electrified. So the same resources they was putting into those cars, they're deciding it to shift it over to electric cars.
Yeah, I think, and if we kind of notice or watch the trends, you know, even before you saying the cars being like uh taken out of what is it when they're making the cars distribution
Um,
or manufacturing or
Distribution,
whatever,
yeah,
they're
right.
taking it out of there. If you look at the trend over the past years, actually, it's been a bunch of vehicles that have been like, okay, we're not making that anymore, and it's been like, you know, a lot of times we don't pay attention, but that is kind of what's trending, that they're just kind of putting them out of the way, or and then before you know it, we'll look up and be like, it's a whole nother set of cars. And I remember having a Blazer. I remember having a what? I see they brought the Blazer back, but I'm just saying, like, they done took a lot of vehicles out of out of the whatever rotation. So I think, unfortunately, I mean, it's what it is. I think that you're right. And, us as people, we really don't like to, I don't like a lot of change, or I don't like anything to be forced on me. So if you look at it again, it's gradually taking place where it's not going to be like a shock factor and everybody's going to be upset. So, just kind of pay attention and keep your ears open and see what happens.
Well, Chevy, they announced by 2030 they want to have their whole car lineup electrified.
Insane. And I love Chevy. And when you were talking about some kind of
Right.
Hemi engine or something, I don't know anything about engines or anything like that, but I feel like if I got in my car or got in a Tahoe or whatever, I would be able to tell the difference in the sound and all that. I don't know if I would like it so much. Being electric, it's just gonna be super weird. Like people like the power and force behind, what we have. I don't know. But they say
Well,
with pollution, I don't know.
well, let me show you. Actually, the electric cars are faster.
No, the sound, the feel.
Oh, the
You
sound.
pressing the
Okay.
gas and you can feel, you know what it is when you driving, Teddy. You like
Right. Yeah.
driving those fast cars. You know what it is.
Yeah, that woo, woo,
Yeah,
yeah,
you like that.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but they got the artificial intelligence. So now they trying to like put the car noise in the stereo. So like if you push
Oh
the
no,
accelerator,
no. It's not the same. It's like I'm talking about. You can feel it in the pedal. You can feel it.
right,
That's,
right.
I'm not even like a sports car driver or nothing, but I know that feel. So what the heck? It's
It's
not even
over,
I feel
man.
right. Even my car that I have now that is newer than when I was back in high school or whatever, or after I graduated and I had a car. I don't even hear my car. I don't even know that the car is on half the time. The car I have now, it's like, and then you at a light and it turns off and stuff. It's like, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. And like I said, with change, I think they know that people like a gradual change as opposed to something that's, bam, we got to make this change all together. And I guess that's effective because think about like when you're starting a diet plan or something, they always tell you to make these gradual changes so you're
Right.
not in shock, or it can be something sustainable. So I think that's kind of what they're trying to implement.
Yeah, it's gradual. It's not gonna happen overnight, but some people are really sleeping on this. Like the writing is on the wall, and it been
I
on the
don't sleep
wall.
on it because I don't want it. People sleep on stuff that they don't want. And
Right.
yeah, the right it's on the wall. It's a lot of stuff though that we sleep on and be like, but it's all denial at the end of the day because it's coming. And I will say this. When I'm on TikTok and stuff, it's this lady I see. She always has these like amazing cars. She's kind of featuring and stuff. I don't know if you know who she is, but it's this
No.
lady. But look, it's not that they don't have the technology. They do have the technology to do it right now. It doesn't even have to be gradual. I
Right.
think they're just kind of doing it for the people.
Right. So you people out there, I mean, if you're listening to us talking, you're saying we're just making noise, but listen, if you take anything from this video, if you have a Hemi or you got any kind of sports car right now, I suggest you hold on to it because it's about to be a collector's item because they're not going to make these cars anymore.
So you think it's going to be like super valuable?
Hell yeah.
Or do you think I should go buy one then?
If you got the money, go cop right now.
And just kind of
hold on to it.
It's going to be like a Beanie Baby or something.
I'm telling you,
like
yo. Yo, the true diehard car fans, they're going to be beasting to get out there to find those Hemis and those fast cars. They ain't going to make them no more.
It's awful. And when you say that, it's like, I understand because even when you talk about Die Hard, a lot of people don't necessarily purchase the vehicles that they like. They just maybe rent them or they maybe lease them. And so it's not in their possession to kind of hold on to all the time, but they want access to what they like. I would, like I said, it's already kind of weird. You're at the light and the car turns off. I'm just saying. So I get it.
Yeah. Right. Definitely. I don't know. What do y'all think, people? You think we're just blowing smoke? You think, oh well, this electrification is just an option and it's gonna be okay? What do you think? I personally think it's a way of the future and it's coming.
I want to know, like, are people like me, the rebel type, like you're gonna not be so receptive, or are you like super excited about, making that shift or that change? Because you're not gonna have to buy gas. But I don't know what other kind of taxes or whatever. What are you going to have to pay towards an electric car? I don't know. Is it less expensive? We're going to have to see about it.
The electric cars are expensive.
They're not less expensive.
They more expensive than some of these cars.
We'll see.
I mean, yeah, you're not buying gas, so you're going to save in the long run, but you're going to pay up front. Them cars ain't cheap.
We're going to have to see. I don't even know. But anyway, if you guys want to hear about the benefits of electric cars or kind of making that switch, feel free to comment down below. We'll do a second video on it if you're interested in this topic. We're just ordinary people. Teddy is like a car fanatic, so we'll definitely touch on it. And we're looking forward to get some feedback from you guys, and hopefully you like, share, and subscribe to this video. We're on Instagram and Facebook as Unadulterated You, so feel free to follow us there, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.
We check y'all next time, people.